Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 4, which is entitled as Jnana Yoga. Sloka 10. vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhā man-mayā upāśritāḥ bahavo jñāna-tapasā pūtā mad-bhāvam āgatāḥ. So the understanding of Krishna's avatar, his appearance and activities, it's not just Krishna, it is applicable to all his avatars. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, Rama. All the avatars are great. It's not one is great and another one is not. The devotees get purified by the austerity in the form of tolerating all these wrong ideas that's going around in the world. Wrong logic and wrong arguments. And this is the biggest, greatest tapas for the devotees. To tolerate and be above these wrong things. These devotees become purified by the austerity of realization about the nature of the Lord's birth and activities as it stated previously. In the sloka, Raha Dvesha vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhā. Vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhā. Raga means attachment or love for mundane things. Bhaya is an emotion that caused by the possibility of the loss of desired things or the attached things. Also, an emotion that caused by the possibility of gaining some undesirable things. So bhaya means the emotion that appears, that caused by the possibility of the loss of desired things. Also, an emotion that caused by possibility of gaining something which is undesirable. That's bhaya. Whereas krodha, the desire to get rid of whatever stands in the way of acquiring the desired object. We get angry on someone because that person is blocking us from achieving our desire. In other words, the same raga turns into krodha on someone when they become the cause of disturbance or interference to attain our disattachment, the desired thing. So, mad-bhāvam āgatāḥ. What it means here is not that mad-bhāvam āgatāḥ means one becomes God. One become like God. God is only one. There cannot be a second God. It is not talking about the merging into God. Rather, what it means is one attains the state of Krishna. In other words, attain the transcendental love for Krishna. Whereas the same word has been interpreted differently by different schools of thought, like saying what it means is one becomes God. But that's not at all going to be applicable. And we will see how that's not applicable. Bahavo. In this way, it's not just Krishna just saying something here. He says, many have attained by this process. Vashishta, Vamadeva, Parasara, all great saints, sages. This devotee is fully attached to Krishna. Therefore, Krishna, since he is attached to Krishna, therefore his attraction to other things are zero, nothing. Since there are no attraction toward other things than Krishna, obviously there is not going to be a fear or anger. So, fear, one gets fear when one thinks of something favorable will go out of their hand. It could be anything, maybe a land or a house that they own, or losing someone whom they love. That man-bhāvam, the one that's generated at the time, is called fear. Or one gets fear when one thinks of something which is unfavorable may fall on their hands, on their head. What in case if I get the virus? What in case if this person becomes my boss? Right? These are uncertainty, but thinking about the uncertainty, unfavorable thing that may come upon them creates an emotion called fear. And thinking about uncertain thing which is favorable may go away from them, either the living entity or a non-living entity, and that time what is getting generated is called fear. So a true devotee, being attached to Krishna, being fully detached from the other things besides Krishna, only get fear of not getting the darshan or association of Krishna. He is not fearful of anything else. Even devotees are fearful. The fear is based on if they will forget Krishna. That's the only fear they have. Therefore, one should not apply this fear in the bhakti process. It is good to have the fear in bhakti, that I am fearless because I don't care if I get to see Krishna or not is not going to be applicable here. Fear itself is not bad, but where it's being applied matters. Fearing for mundane thing, yes, that is not what Krishna is saying we need to have. But fearing for the separation of Krishna, forgetfulness of Krishna, one should be very, very fearful. So this fear due to love for Krishna is very much needed for a bhakta, for a devotee. Since there is no attachment, because he is attached to Krishna, no fear then is possible. Then there is no question of getting angry. So anger is gone, fear is gone, attachment is gone in this way. So these are the benefit if one develops bhakti towards Krishna by understanding the vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhā, the secret of his appearance and activities. Vīta-rāga-bhaya-krodhā man-mayā upāśritāḥ bahavo jñāna-tapasā pūtā mad-bhāvam āgatāḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.